Welcome back to Drama Pero No Drama with KSV, donde son tres manas, Karina, Susie, Vanessa, donde we share drama and trauma y nos echamos un chismecito. Hey guys, it's another Monday. And today we're going to be talking about part 2 of our last week's episode.
Parte dos.
So if you didn't listen to last week, get your ass back there and then come back.
Yeah, go back in time. The only time you can go back in time and listen to that episode.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oui.
Yes.
So we're going to be talking about our dramas and dealing with them, right? Or coping with them.
Yeah. Lo mismo. Es lo mismo.
Sí, ay no, qué tristeza. Este programa es puro chillar. Les dijimos desde el principio, before season started, that we were going to have more chilladeras
Yeah.
this year.
I'm actually surprised it took us this long to cry. Why I didn't cry?
You're going to cry right now.
Because I'm strong. I'm a strong girl.
I actually didn't expect this to be
So
hit,
serious?
Yeah, to hit as hard as it did. But it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Trauma, pero no drama, right?
Yeah.
So we were talking about leaving our traumas de nuestra niñez and blacking out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we laughed off when cuando estaba yo en 5th grade, no es que cuando estás en 5th grade te hacen tu little ceremony y van los papás y te llevan globitos or whatever. And I remember that time tuvimos un field trip y hicieron una movie que cómo nos había ido en ese camping. Fuimos una noche de camping and we stayed over there. I don't remember where the fuck it was, but we went camping. And era our despedida de 5th grade. Y I remember that yo veía a todos los papás atrás, sentados, and todos los chiquillos yo volteaba a ver y todos los chiquillos le decían así a sus papás, and yo buscaba entre la gente, my mom or my dad or anybody,
hoping for a miracle that she would be there. Because I think at least for me, sorry to cut you off, for me, yo siempre buscaba. I knew my mom wasn't there, but I always hoped that there was a sliver chance que se le removiera la conciencia y que fuera, but it was never.
It never happened for us. And ya después se acabó eso y el principal le dijo a todos the students and stuff, you guys can go take pictures of your moms and your parents and your family and stuff like that. And yo me acuerdo que yo nomás estaba yo ahí paradita en una esquina. And yo nomás veía como todos los chiquillos corrían y ahora está funny, compadre.
Compadre, are you over there laughing at us?
He went like this. He went like this, look.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And yo veía que todos los chiquillos abrazaban a sus papás and stuff. And I was just standing there in the little corner my mom's not here, my dad's not here, whatever. I como dicen maybe she didn't have time and stuff, but she could at least
That's what bothers me.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me is, did you really not have time, or was it not your priority, not on your list? And I think a lot of it too is it was hard for us because now, well,
we're parents.
I mean, I can only speak for myself, right? But I have a pretty supportive partner.
Oh.
That we push each other to make sure that we're there for them. And I don't know that that's the dynamic that was in our household.
Yeah.
I don't know that our dad was involved enough to say hey, you need to go, or hey, we need to go, or hey, if you can't go, I will go. There may have been 2 parents in the house, but realistically, we only had one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
For many different reasons, but that didn't help either.
No.
And now that como yo dije previously, sorry, I'm burping. yo maybe that's why I blocked a lot of my niñez because I don't like ahorita when you were like talking about like all the like the things like you remember and stuff like así like de repente I don't know where like I started remembering like things that came in my mind and like maybe that's why I like blocked them y también like maybe por eso también like no le eché ganas. No, es que no puedo echarle la culpa a mi mamá because I dropped out, right? It was my decision to drop out. Pero at the same time yo me digo like como yo hablo con Julia a veces like and like she tells me like, "Oh, why didn't you finish?" And like yo digo, "Well, maybe because like I didn't have mi mamá y mi papá no me puchaban like, hey, tú puedes hacer esto y esto y esto en la vida." Así como yo me sentaba y platicaba con you like, hey, like, do it, like, push yourself, like, you can become a doctor or a nurse or police or anything, like, you can be someone in cuando ya estés grande, en la vida grande. Maybe that's why I didn't push myself to finish high school because my mom wasn't really there.
Did you feel like como maybe she cared, but I'm going to put it that way. Like, since my mom doesn't care, then why should I?
Yeah.
Because I feel like, a veces for me, when I had, like, things like that, that was a thought that went through my head. Well, if she doesn't care, well, why the hell do I have to care? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe that's how I felt, and it makes me sad. Now that I have my kids, and, like, I have Jimena and Junior, like, como dices tú, like you said, like, last week's episode, like, I sign up on everything that I can for my kids. Like, oh, before that, let me finish before. And then I remember ahorita, it just came out of my head. I remember the spring sings. You remember you said that my mom, it makes me sad. It makes me sad and it makes me mad because en la escuela hacían spring sing y practicaba así tú bien emocionado like, oh, it's spring sing, like we're gonna do our little concert,
especially because they hype it up so much.
Yeah, in elementary,
in school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I remember this one time yo le rogué tanto a mi mamá, like a lot, like yo le rogué, like yo le lloré, and I'm like, please let me go to the spring sing. And you know what fucks me up? That she said, yes, but tienes que buscar un ride. Voy a preguntarle a Karina. I think you were going to college. And my mom asked you, like, oh, puedes darle ride a Vanessa para ir a cantar or whatever. And what makes me mad is that my mom promised me that she was going to be there.
Wasn't there. And you were looking for her.
I was looking through her, like, in the stand cuando nos tocó cantar.
Yeah.
Like, yo veía, like, todos los papás, and, like, cuando un niño es un niño, like, the first thing they do, they start looking for you, because I've noticed that the things that I went for Jimena's kindergarten and Junior's kindergarten music thing, that's the first thing they do. Like, they start looking for you to see if you're there or not. And, like, it makes me sad because, like, yo me acuerdo que yo buscaba y mi mamá nunca llegó, and, like, it just made me sad. And I remember that you picked me up afterwards and you were like, oh, like, because you knew that you were going to drop me off or something. I don't know if you remember or not, but I remember a little bit that you were like, oh, like, you should have told me and I could have stayed and see you sing it.
Yeah, those moments, like, they really do, like, stick in your mind. Like, they really do affect you. And that's for any kid in any age, because, like, the other day we went to watch Daniela dance at, like, a game or something. And when she came out, the first thing she did was scan the room. And Alex was like, look, your kid's looking for you. And you really do think about it. There was one that I couldn't make, and that's because I got stuck at work for some reason. It was like a volleyball game or something. Mm-hmm. And that's the first thing she said to me when she got home. She's like, I scanned the entire room and I couldn't find you. And it made me a little sad. Mm-hmm. And you feel bad, like, as a parent, at least, like, for me, because that was one of the things, is I'm going to be there for them in a way that they can never look back and say my mom wasn't there. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go through hell there and back. I'm going to find a way to make it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have that.
We didn't get that.
Well, I know you guys would sign up for their kids, like, like holiday parties too. Like you would try your best to go to each like holiday parties. And I think that también me estoy curando allí because yo, como dice Susie, like I try to sign up for a lot of things, even though like I'm not a people person, but when it becomes like my kids and their school activities, I remember like the things that our mom didn't do for us. And I'm like, it sounds mean and bogus, but I don't want to be like her.
Yeah, it all goes back to like breaking that trauma cycle.
Right. Like, and you remember like when you me regañaste, Karina me regañó y me hizo llorar. Remember when you me regañaste and I don't remember Christmas?
Yeah. Pero no te regañó.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad that you did that because you like woke me up and like I don't...
Now that it's over, can we talk about it?
Yes, but let me finish. Porque luego a mí se me olvida todo. Ya saben que tengo muy mala drama. It helped me because, como le dije a Fidel, like, she woke me up. I don't want to be... It sounds so mean, but I don't want to be like my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be like her. I don't want to raise my kids how she raised us or como, like, how she was with us. And
we were just waiting for that shoe to drop.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of I was always in fight or flight. Like, it was always waiting for that next shoe to drop.
I don't. And I'm like, that's why I put it in my bingo card to be a better mom and not like control my emotions because not trying to be mean, pero mi mamá sí nos traumó mucho growing up. And I know she's going to listen to us and she's like, ¿qué dices? ¿Qué dices de mí? Que no quiero ser igual que tú, Dicha. No quiero crecer a mis hijos como tú nos creciste a nosotros. Pero yeah. That's it.
Going back to what you were saying, how I think I told you she was mad about my comment because you're saying it was Karina que te regañó, but technically I'm the one who
it was both of you.
I'm the one who put that thought into your mind because I'm the one after like Karina told you like you can't blame Axel for something that he didn't do. Yo de mamona te dije you're gonna give your kids trauma, like we got it. And I think that
she's the one that made that statement.
Well, I don't know. You guys didn't make me mad. I just got sad because it clicked in like, oh shit, like it's true because I'm turning out to be like Ma.
And I think some of that is just like, and that's why they say like that when kids are little, they're like sponges, right? They pick everything up. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of things for me too that I look back on and I'm like, certain things that the girls do or say or the way that they respond to shit, I'm like, fuck, that was me. Yeah. I did that shit to them because that's how I respond in a stressful situation. That's how I respond when I'm pissed off in the moment. That's how I address someone in specific situations. And I'm like, if I could go back and change something about my parenting, it would be to be more aware of the way that I respond to situations and to people. Because there's a lot of things that they do the way that I do. And I'm like, that's not okay. Porque ahora cuando lo ves con ellos, you're like, dude, you can't do that shit. And then you think back and you're like, wait,
it's a mirror.
Minute.
It's a mirror. You look at yourself. Yeah.
It truly is. So the good thing for you is hopefully you can learn from from our mistakes and your mistakes and be able to adjust your parenting more real time than we had the opportunity to.
Yeah.
Porque even though like I leaned on my mom and I asked her questions, there were a lot of things that I didn't want to do the way that she did. Mm-hmm. So I kind of had to figure it out on my own with Alex. And he talked me down a lot and I talked him down a lot and we kind of figured it out together, like where it's time for you to step in, where it's time for me to step back. Pero sí, es you just a lot of this stuff, the whole parenting thing, there is no manual.
No, there isn't. But the good thing is that you yourself, because es diferente when you're the parent and you think I'm not the problem. And I think in a way our mom had that aspect. Like she didn't think she was in the wrong. She thought she was she thought her parenting was the right, or that's how I perceived it, that she thought her parenting was the right way to go. But I mean, you understand that the way that you were isn't the way you want to parent. Like, you accept that, like, maybe your parenting isn't perfect. Because I feel like that's part of it, accepting that, oh shit, maybe the way I'm parenting isn't it.
See, and I felt like her, like the way that I perceived it was that she had other things to blame for the way that she responded to situations. And she had a lot of trauma. I mean, we heard her on last season.
Yeah.
The extreme trauma that she went through as a child. But you cannot use those things
as an
excuse to either treat your kids bad or like take your anger out on them or not be supportive because of it. You can't.
I know, pero no vayan a pensar los listeners que yo maltrato a mis hijos. No, like, I'm just talking about like the strict and regañando form.
Yeah. No, I just mean like in general, like our parent, it was just when there was stress, it felt like we were the ones that were getting yelled at for whatever random reason.
But I don't think that has changed. Todos estos años that she has, like, getting older and stuff like that, and you would expect her, like, to change, right? But sometimes when, like, she's stressed, she calls me and, like, she vents to me. Como me está diciendo, como que me está regañando a mí. Like, she's taking her anger out of me, and, like, it just brings me more trauma. And I'm like, you know what, Ma? Like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to hear it. Like, if you're gonna call to distress yourself, please don't call me, because you're just gonna make me and my mental health get so fucked up again. I'm going through my little mental, like, breakdown since last year, y todavía no se me quita. And for her to, like, call me and, like, give me her stress and her problems and stuff, it makes me more.
You feel like it's another burden that you have to juggle on top of your burdens.
Yes. And then when she gets all mad, and then she's like, ya te dejo porque estás dormida. And I'm like, I'm not dormida. I'm just like, I just don't want to get more sick with my mental health.
Yeah, everybody copes different. And some people are able to be self-aware enough to adjust where you need to adjust. And some people just don't learn that or just don't handle it the same way. And that's why I think that therapy is good for people if you're self-aware enough. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I have to go to therapy.
You can go to therapy if you feel like you need it.
No, I don't think I need therapy. I could just talk to myself in the mirror.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
As long as you don't answer yourself.
I think therapy is a very good option for people. And I know that, like, we talked about it briefly last season about how, like, it's not for everybody. Because it certainly is. Because a lot of people think that it's you and your therapist. But for me, it's always me and my demons on the other side. I'm not talking to just Sue from
HR.
Yeah. I'm talking to the demons that I'm battling in my mind. So, like, I am very thankful for therapy because it has healed. It's put a Band-Aid, because trauma is never fully healed. You don't just heal it, but
is it at least a waterproof Band-Aid?
Yes, like the good brand, not the dollar store ones. But
not the bluey ones from Dollar General.
Yeah, no, but it really is beneficial. Because I know for me, like when you were talking about, like, when you were sad that my mom didn't go, like, I never experienced that, because la pura neta, my mom wouldn't even let me go to those things. Like, she wouldn't let me actually participate in things. The only thing that I really noticed her absent in were, like, chaperoning field trips or like parties. But to me, it was like I knew she wasn't gonna go. Like I always expected her not to go, so I was never. And I think that was a way I cope with it, was because I always said she's not gonna be there. So I was never setting myself up for disappointment. But the thing that I still struggle with to this day is from like childhood is like affection. I think I briefly went over it, like mentioned it last season, but on me, the generational trauma that I'm trying to break is like showing affection to my kid. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not good with like, I know I always send you guys memes like, you know, doing a dance to distract you because our parents never taught us how to like comfort each other. That is me. And that is one of the things that I am still trying to figure out how to
cope with it.
Not cope, but break that cycle. Because Jocelyn has called me out and she will continue. I told her to like keep calling me out on it because it helps me. But like if she's going through a hard time, there was one time in particular, she was like, la regañé por algo. And then I realized like, fuck, like maybe I shouldn't have like yelled at her that bad. So I went into her room and I was like, I'm sorry. Like more sincere than that, guys.
I doubt it. I just pictured her walking into her room and be like, I'm sorry.
No. It was more sincere. And like she was staring at me like she wanted like comfort. But like it's so hard. I don't know if you guys, but like it's so hard.
It's hard to hug.
Yeah, and even like when we're like at home and we're like messing around or we're like playing around, she'll like go and hug me, and I just kind of like stand there, and she'll be like, "Hug me," and I'm like, and she's like, "No, put your arms around me like you mean it." But for me, it's such a like alien feeling, and I've talked about it, and it's like it's hard for me because I didn't grow up with it. Like I don't know how to like. I've gotten better. I know you guys see me hug her now, but but like it's hard for me it was hard for me to just like come here, I want to hug you. Or like I was she would want to cuddle with me, and I would like cuddle with her for like 30 seconds, and I'd be like, okay, go away.
Or like when they try to kiss you.
Yeah, like that's like for me, I don't know. Like, and for a long time I thought it was like me, like I'm a bad parent. Like I'm like what is wrong with me? Like what, like I thought I was the issue. But in therapy, it was like, no, because that's how you learn, like that's what you saw a parent was, like no affection. So even though I grew up always telling myself like I'm going to be a different parent than our parents, you still pick up on like certain things, and they, whether you want them to or not, they're going to stick with you. Does that make sense? But I don't know. I think that's just me because everybody's different, right? But for me, it's still something that I struggle. I've gotten better.
Yeah.
I've gotten better. I think I'm a little more better at comforting. But even like cuando ustedes me platican like sus penas, I'm very good verbally, but like physically, I kind of like recoil. Is that a word? Recoil? Mm-hmm. Coil? I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like
I don't know if that's a real word.
I don't think it's in
that context you're trying to use it in.
Yeah, like I kind of like, I'm not good at like petting you.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. And that just reminds me, and I don't know if I told you guys this, but I think maybe New Year's, maybe Christmas, but my dad went up to me and he was like, he just like stared at me. Like he stared at me and I was staring at him back because I could tell he wanted to say something, but I didn't know what he was going to say. And after a few seconds of silence, he just says, "I'm so proud of you."
Oh.
And he looked like he was gonna cry. And I just stared at him back like, thanks? Like, I didn't know how to react. Because he has...
Never said that to you before?
it felt so strange. And then I was telling Alex and the girls, like, that is why it's so important for me to have a good relationship with them. And I want to make sure that Alex always has a good relationship with them. Because those moments shouldn't be weird. They shouldn't be awkward or uncomfortable. It should be like, yeah, my dad's proud of me and it's just normal. It should be fucking normal. But it felt so weird. Like, I didn't know how to respond.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how, like, I acted. I was just like, gracias? With a question mark. Like, that's freaking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you grow up with never being acknowledged,
Yep.
it's gonna throw you off.
Yeah. And, like, I understand, like, they didn't have that growing up either. So it's like, again, that generational thing that comes with the territory and you don't change it. But yeah, I was just like, after I looking back, like the next day, like I felt like an ass. Like I probably should have been nicer. I probably should have like hugged him. I probably should have done something more. But that was such a weird moment for me.
Yeah.
It's so weird to say. It was so weird for me.
I can see how it was definitely weird. But also, it must have also felt really weird for my dad. And I think he probably felt like he broke a wall. Because I feel like, especially like you have always had a weird relationship with my dad. I think you talked about it last season a little bit. And I think he felt like maybe that was going to break down a wall between you two.
And I don't know why he said it. It felt out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because he's proud of you.
Because he's proud of
But
you.
for what?
For becoming the woman you are.
For what?
For being who you are. For being you.
For being you and achieving things that he...
Maybe, you know how we always say, like, our parents came here and they came with the mind that they were going to give us a better life. I think he's proud that you've made it to where you've made it. And I think, if anything, you've always made it very clear that you bust your ass because you see all the sacrifices that they made. And I think he's proud of that. I think my dad is always proud of all of us. But como dices tú, like, he doesn't know any better. And a mí sí me lo ha dicho, like, I don't know any better. I don't know how to be a dad. Like, I didn't have a dad like that. Mm-hmm. But like, and I don't say it, but like, I'm proud and I love you. And I think it's hard for him. And I think because you're the oldest, I've also noticed it with my mom, like, they have a lot of respect for you. Like, even the way that they talk to you, the way that they are, like, the way that como ellos son alrededor de ti, like, they respect you. They're not how they are with me and Vani, where, like, they'll, like, complain or they'll snap at us todavía. But with you, I think to an extent, they see you, like, as their equal. You know what? Does that make sense? Como que...
I've never looked at it that way.
Like they do respect you a lot.
They respect you a lot.
Because I don't know if my mom or my dad have told you, pero a mí se me han dicho que, like, I have to respect you a lot. Like, I have to owe you a lot because you're the oldest and, like, you grew us, so we have
territory. The perks of being old, guys.
Like, we have to, like, be respectful to you because you were pretty much our third parent.
And that's what I mean. Like, they see you on the same as their equal. Like, they don't see you as less. I'm not saying que nos ven a nosotras como less than, but they don't see you as, like, less than. They see you as, like, equal. Does that make
sense? They see you, like, higher.
How many times did I just say the same statement expecting you to get it?
Can you say it a few more times so it makes sense?
You're up here and, like, we're, like, down here.
But you're, like, right here and they're right here.
Yeah.
But moral of the story is my dad is proud of you, as we all are.
Oh, thanks.
We are all proud of
it. And
you.
Ivan is about to throw the camera at us because we are out of time.
Well, hopefully we cured all of your childhood trauma.
Yep.
There's no more trauma in
They
the
call
world.
us miracle workers.
Yeah, we're gonna cut out the word trauma from our podcast title because we're healers
Hopefully
now.
Hopefully we didn't wake up their traumas.
We probably did. Everybody's probably over there crying, remembering their horrible childhood memories.
Yeah.
Oops.
What if we're the only ones with horrible childhoods?
Oh,
You
that
see,
would be
that's why I
Can you
always-
guys please share your trauma so we don't feel so bad?
That's why, like, I blocked it out. I went blacked out in my
And
head.
here we are, dragging it all out. It's okay, Mesa. It's gonna heal you.
Yeah.
No, because now I remember
Okay, you guys,
it.
Ivan's really about to disown. He's about to cut us off without even telling us. You guys, that is all the time that we have for this beautiful Monday. We will, catch you on the next one.
A happier one.
Yeah. We'll make you laugh next time. We pinky promise.
Comedy show.
All right. See you on the next one.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.